Hey y'all, what's going on? Flipping the camera. What's up, y'all? Chris Roma here, aka Roma Aquatics. Finally doing a live stream. Hey, Chris Fish Room, what's going on? How are y'all doing? I'm just trying to get the camera adjusted here. Oh, it's gonna keep doing that autofocus thing. Hey, Cruz, what's going on? Papa Doubles, hey everyone. Sorry it's been so long, it's been super busy. I haven't had time to really make a video. I started another channel. If you guys are interested. Video froze, that sucks, but I'm back. Hope I didn't lose everyone. I don't know why that happened. Wonder if my signal's weak. You guys getting a good signal? Choppy? Good? Bad? Yes? No? But anyways, I've been a little busy, just in the fish room and with Christmas and holidays, and it was my son's birthday. There's just a lot of stuff going on. So, but busy. I also started another channel, which I was saying that probably cut out, with cardistry and playing with cards and maybe a little bit of magic trick and sleight of hand built into there. If you want to check that out, I'll put it in the description. It's called Cardistry Practice. Cardistry Practice. Cardistry, yes, it's a word that I just discovered like a month ago, and then I fell in love with it. So I've been watching a bunch of YouTube videos on that too. But anyway, back to Roma Aquatics here. We got my shrimp. I just threw some food in for the tanks. You know, I thought I'd share. It's been a while since I've been able to make a video, so I figured at least I could share, answer some questions while we were watching my shrimps eat, give some updates on what changes have happened in the shrimp room. Unfortunately, let me put the camera here. Was that you on stage or just watching the concert? Mary Beth, yeah, you said I didn't know you were a musician. I didn't have time to respond, and it was too loud. No, that was not me on stage. That was a band called Revolution. Could we see the updates to the Overflow? They're actually outside in my garage, and I don't have anything hooked up yet, and most of the updates are still ideas in my head, but I can show you what I have so far. So if we'll take a walk with me. See my son's birthday party. Oh, this is why I've been busy. I've been working on this guy. Me and my brother basically built this, finished the ceiling and the trim on that wall over there. Built these boxes out on the trim here, finished the recessed ceiling, put in all these recessed lights, and basically rebuilt that bar. And the lighting behind or under the bottles too. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. A lot of work, because there's got that in there. This beer fridge is gonna end up in this wall, but I also have this fireplace that's built into the wall that I gotta finish trimming out and stuff. But anyways, that's why I've been super busy. As you can see, the old fish room is now storage. Oh, storage, the old fish room. But I made this cool little door here, so now it kind of just blends in like the wall. You don't even know it's there. I cannot get a tour of the fish place. I cannot. I wish it was. It's actually on Robinson Street. But I can not do that. You need a like a wholesale license to get down there, and I don't have that, so they will not let me down there. Believe me, I've asked. I want to see the mythical basement. Okay, but as Mary Beth asked about, this is the beginning to the overflow system. Right now I'm doing it manually rather than overflowing, but this tube right here comes in and has a float valve here and fills my RO water. And then what I'm going to do is get another can like this and fill that with the RO water and that with the RO water. And there'll be two of these white cans, one for Neocaridina, one for Caridina. already with the minerals in them, right? And since they're upstairs, I have gravity. So basically what I'm going to do is I have these hoses right here that I use manually right now. So see this little air line with the little weight on the end? What I do is I take this air line that runs down my wall and into the fish room, which is very inconvenient for now, but eventually this and this air line are going to get drilled through the floor in this cabinet. Sorry, I wish there was more light here. Hey DPK, what's going on? But basically I put this air line into whatever one I need. Right now I just do top offs with this system. So I don't need to remineralize the water because I'm not set up to remineralize the water yet for water changes with the overflow system. But it's going to be basically the same thing. This water is going to be back here, is going to be my top off water. And then I'm going to have, again, Neocaridina and Caridina water that I could use for water changes. But basically the way I do it now is I just throw this in here and I start a siphon down here and it goes up and over this wall into the fish room. And then, as you can see, it's a big mess. I used to have 2 or 3 of them coming over, 2 or 3 of them. But right now, I just filled up this Sulawesi Cardinal tank, and they're out. These guys are doing great. But they always freeze up when you walk in suddenly. Tons of algae on this tank, which is great. I love these Cardinals. Let's see if we can catch the blue guy. Some of the blues were out earlier. Oh, I get distracted. Sorry. Got distracted. Okay. So here's where the water line comes in from upstairs. And what I'm going to have this do is it's going to be on an on-off switch, basically. And it's when I want to do water changes, I could just flip the switch on. It'll drain in, and I'll have my water flow system going out to my... I'm going to have to make a drainage system with PVC to come over here and drain into my sump pump. It's not as simple as it sounds, which is why it's not done yet. I've been kind of putting it off on just doing water changes manually still, but basically that's how it's going to be. And also I like doing manual changes because it actually takes water out and puts new water in rather than just diluting it like the drip systems do. But Pure Redline are doing awesome. There's little tiny babies everywhere in this tank. Babies don't show up very well on camera, or it's hard to find them. Oh, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them, but yeah, I just fed these guys a little while ago. I put some pollen in here for the babies and some magic powder, and then I dropped a piece of cheeseburger in here for the adults. The overflows I made for the tank are very much the same, except oh, I wish I had them. I don't even know. My garage is a mess right now from all the renovations we've been doing to the bar, so I'm not going out there. But oh, is there... I see pieces of PVC here. Maybe I could grab some, put one together real quick as a demonstration. Okay, so imitation, we'll just kind of make one real quick because this kind of looks like what my overflow looks like, right? So bam, that's how easy my overflow is. That's right, I just found 2 spare pieces. 2 overflows from, or 2 lift tubes from old Hamburg Matten filters. Put them together and boom, you got an overflow. Ooh, and the holes are even drilled pretty much in place. But anyways, what I'm saying on this guy, here, let's get somewhere more comfortable. I was squatting on the floor over there. So the only modification, my overflow, if you've seen the video, if you haven't, go check it out, but it would have a piece of tubing go from here to here, and that would connect it. And what I said in the video is that in the video, the holes I have are pretty close together, and the modifications that I would make, I'm actually going to make a video. That's probably the next video I'm going to do because I get so many questions about this overflow. But basically, see how low this hole is? That's actually quite ideal. You want the biggest distance between the hole up top and the hole at the bottom as you can. And if you have the space, you can go ahead and make this tube as long as you can. So the tube in the tank go real short, so you're not seeing anything in the tank. But if this other tube, the tube on the outside of the tank, is going to be hidden, if it's going to be hidden, you can go ahead and make that real long, because the farther the distance between the two holes, one, the faster the water is going to flow, and two, the more likely it is that you'll never lose the prime, which I never had a problem with that anyway. But basically, like, if you watch my overflow video at the end, I'm like, with the big one, I was talking about how the flow was so slow and because of the pinch tube. Later I realized that I held the one big part in the water, and the part I was holding outside of the water I held really low, and the flow started flowing like real crazy. So, and that makes sense, water wants to go with gravity, so if this hole's lower, it's going to go faster. It all depends on how fast you need it to go. If you're just using it as a drip system, you can make them this tiny like I did in my original video. If you want it to go a little bit faster, keep this side tiny, make the outside of the tank one a little bit longer. That's about as all I can say in words without actually building it. But I'll try to build it. Mary Beth, did it help? Did I explain? Or did that not make any sense at all? Pure rod lines. Down here we have the white ghosts, white ghost bees. These came, oh, it was Cruz who asked. I'm sorry. These guys came from Jeff Lidberg, and he got them from Eric Lucas's colony. These are pretty stunning shrimp. I just did a lot of work in this tank, removing tons of Java moss. Flip Aquatics, Luke Diesel in the house. What's up? What's up? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Flip's in the house. We can see how his black rose are doing. My black rose now. But they were his. I need to do some culling. But I haven't touched this tank in a while because, you know, I didn't start with a ton, so I wanted to kind of let them breed out a little bit before I culled them. But I did cull them. As you can see, the Rilis are babies. Yep. More. I mean, there's a... They're not out. There's some beautiful, gorgeous ones in here, man. Yeah, tons of Rilis. They were all over. I'm still pulling them out. They were in this 55 gallon up here. That's why there's V-Stag. What's up? Sorry about the zoom. Sorry about the zoom. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, they were in that 55 gallon, and I still haven't gotten them all out. There's still probably tons. I've neglected this tank, as you can see. Ugh, it looks horrible. There's nothing in it anymore except for, you know, these Rilis that I gotta slowly pull out. Slowly pull them out. But here's some of your the culls I pulled out of the black rose tank. They're really nice looking blues. A lot of really nice looking blues. These are my these are my blue dreams. And these are the black rose culls. And I think the black rose culls are much more beautiful as far as blue shrimp go. The Bloody Marys, doing pretty good, pretty good. But yeah, as far as that, yeah, the water goes, that's how the water change is going. I built this new rack over here for those who didn't see the update last time. So I'm keeping my yellow King Kongs in here. A lot of buried up yellows. There, Nissy, what's up? Welcome. So the yellow King Kongs are doing really, really nice. We got some Pintos in here. There's a black spot. Some reds and some blacks. They're all hiding in that moss back there. I just dropped a pellet in here in the front. One of them must have grabbed it. Oh, there's a red zebra. One of them must have grabbed that pellet and pulled it in the back. Now they're all back This is the Blue Bolt Shadow Panda tank. So I got some extreme blue bolts from Jackson and some Shadow Pandas from Aquarium Creation. And the normal blue bolts in here I believe came from a couple different sources a long time ago. You're gonna have to go back and watch my video to see where they came from. I pulled some of my nicer orange Sakura out and put them in this tank. So this tank's got a bunch of algae, so I'm hoping these nicer oranges I can improve my line a little, because my oranges kind of look yellow or clear. Like, I'll come over here to my oranges. There's a bunch of them in there eating right now. I mean, there's some nicer ones in there, but you see how they're mostly clear. They're not really like Sakura grade. And here's the blue sapphires, blue diamonds, black diamonds. I'm in Western New York. I'm in Buffalo. I live like maybe 40 minutes from the fish place in West Seneca. Here is leopard tigers. Tommy Land gifted me a few of these on my way out of his shop, because I said I liked them after I already paid the bill. So he just told me he gave me 5 of them. I believe they're all still in here. They're good hiders though, but I randomly see them. Oh, this tank's cool. This tank I got from the local, see those tigers back there? The white ones, not the royal blue, or the orange but the low quality tigers with the white. There's a couple in here that have a lot of white on them. Where are you? Where are you? Like, this guy's got some white on him, or her, but I'm not quite sure what they are. But I threw some royal blue tigers in here, or royal blue tiger culls, and see, because they look like tibies to me, so I'm hoping I'm gonna get some nice shrink out of that. But I think they're pretty cool looking anyway. Trying to start a higher grade cherry shrimp colony over here. Let me zoom out. And then my royal blue tigers are in this tank. So a lot of changes. Yeah, the last time when Rob finally puts out my fish room tour video, if he ever does, or I hope I didn't miss it and then I sound like a jerk. But when he did my fish room, the royal blue tigers were over here, and he made a comment on how well they were doing with all the babies. And then of course, like 5 days later, I had a crash with like 5 adult deaths, and I didn't see much babies. Now I only have like, I think 12 of them in this 10-gallon over here, but they seem to be doing better over there. The guppies, I'm having tons of purple lace guppies. Purple grass and red grass. All the males are upstairs except for just one that I have in here. He's right over there, up here. Can't get a good shot of him, of course. Come on, bud. There you are. But these guys throw purples and reds. They're gorgeous, gorgeous looking. So I moved most of my males upstairs. I got some juvenile blue Moscow in here. It's not focusing. Got the female red dragons in here with one male. These are the full black that I got from AFTG Guppy and shipped from Thailand. So they're super cool. Oh, I forgot we were going to try to see my blue Sulawesi ghost. Where are you, bud? Yeah, I lost you guys again. Sorry about that. Apparently my internet's going down. Not fun. Oh, flip the camera. Yeah, like I said, that router up there. Oh, it didn't even flip the camera. There we go. That router right there isn't plugged in at the moment, which is why my Wi-Fi keeps cutting out, and it's probably real blurry and not good looking, which is horrible. Sorry about the view. I'm searching for there's 2 blue ghosts in here with these Sulawesi. This is my second Sulawesi tank, for those of you who don't know or haven't seen it. This is a Sulawesi Cardinal tank as well, and there's 2 blue ghosts, and one of them normally hangs out right in here because this is where I work. This is my office, so I get to see them all day, and I know where they normally hang out because the 2 blues, but they moved on me, or they're being good hiders right now at the moment, but they'll be back. They're always right here. Alright, Mary Beth, I also need to head to bed. This was supposed to be a quick video, but I like talking to you guys so much. And I seen that my good buddy Rob made an appearance, so I had to stick around a little longer. And as well as Nissy and you know, Mary Beth and everyone else who likes to come. DBK. There's the cherries. JDO, what's up? I'm about to be heading out, but I'm just showing some last shots of the shrimpies. Oh, I didn't show these guys from Andrew Wayne. These guys are the orange eye red ghosts. Orange eye red ghosts. Yeah, these guys are gorgeous. I got them probably a month ago, and they were tiny. They are growing fast. Growing very, very fast. Look at all these really. It's crazy. It's because that one mama back there, right? That big one right back there. When she gets pregnant, she has so many shrimplets. It's like the most insane thing ever. I mean, they all kind of do, man. They get so. I mean, they hold so many eggs. It's crazy. Only problem is the quality of them isn't that great. Most of them are clear, just have a hint of red to them. Later, Cruz, thanks for coming. Yeah, the auto water change system is doing good. You guys can see that. I got float valves on all these tanks. Hooked up to the RO for auto top-offs. Pretty cool. I guess I'm running out of stuff to say, and I feel like I'm rambling. So I'm going to give you one last shot of my favorite shrimp, my blue shadow pandas and my blue bolts. Blue shadow panda is what's got me into shrimp. So that will always be my favorite. And basically the only reason I paid so much money for the blue bolts is because I wanted to make really, really, really nice blue shadow pandas and blue shadow King Kongs. So I bought them for the blue gene, not necessarily to make nice blue bolts, but to make nice pandas and King Kongs. But these guys, if you watch a video a couple months back, you'll see I was down to, I think, 3 or 4, and the population is exploding now. Well, not exploding, but much, much better. The babies had babies, and now the babies are having babies, so that's always a good thing. These guys just never want me to get a good look at them. It's always straight on, and you can't see. Like, she's very pretty. Very, very pretty. You guys have any requests before I end the stream? You guys want to see any shrimpers? Any other shrimpers? Trying to find that blue one still. All right. Love you guys. Later.